Hey guys, welcome back to part 10 of Understanding the Kibbe Test series for Black women. Today we're going to have an in-depth look on question 14, which is the shape of the lips, and question 15, which is the flesh on the cheekbone. The shape of the lips, I believe, is a very interesting conversation because I used to believe all African women have very full and very luscious lips, but that's not the case. Some of us are thin-lipped, some of us have our lips are not very full, it's not very luscious, it's just somewhere in the middle, like an option C lips. So that's what we're going to take our time to I'm going to show you a lot of examples so that you can get what I'm trying to say. Question 14. The shape of my lips is A, narrow or thin-lipped. Now if you take a look at Ethiopian model here, Kibbe, you can see that even though she's a black woman, she's still very thin-lipped. There's no doubt about it. Just looking at her photo, you can tell that she has an option A lips. Now, looking at this lady's photo, she is a very popular Nigerian actress. You can see that she also has very thin lips, even though she has very luscious African features. She has an option A lips. Option B, straight, strong, slightly broad but not full. If you look at Hailey Bailey's lips, you can see that they appear broad and strong. Same thing with Sierra's lips. You can see that they don't look lush. They appear strong, broad, and there's nothing full about her lips. And if you take a look at Halle Berry's lips, it's the same thing. Strong, broad. It's somehow similar to an option A lips, but I think the difference is option B lips is a little broader and appears a little bit stronger than an option A lips. Guys, an option B lips is not a one size fits all. If you look at Gabrielle Union's lips, you can see that it appears a little bit wider than Halle Berry's lips, but it still appears strong and it still fits into the description of what an option B lips is supposed to look like. C, moderate. It means your lips you don't have thin lips, neither do your lips appear a little strong, but they're just somewhere in the middle. I think a perfect example of an option C lips is Keke Palmer's lips. You can see it just looks that way. It doesn't look really strong, neither does it look thin lipped, neither does it look lush. It's just somewhere in the middle. It's a perfect example of what an option C lips is supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look too lush or too strong, just moderate. Option D, slightly full and rounded. And if you take a look at Megan Good, you can see that her lips looks full. And the same thing with Tessa Thompson. You can see that the lips of these ladies appears a little bit fuller than the other options that we have taken a close look at. Option E, very full, very luscious, and I want to add rounded. An option E lips is what the typical African woman lips is known for. We have always been known to have very full lips. That is why we are associated more with this option E lips. So I want to ask a question, guys. Listening to the different shapes of the lips, what is your option? Do you have an option A, B, C, D, or E lips? I do have an option B lips, so please do let me know down in the comment section what option of lips you have. Question 15. The flesh on the cheekbones. The flesh on my cheekbones are A, tightened and flat even when overweight. An A flesh on cheekbones is supposed to look very flat, very taut, even when you appear a little bit overweight. Now, the flesh on the cheekbone doesn't have anything to do with your weight. Option B, fairly tight, but I do tend to get a little puffy when overweight. If you take a look at this photo, It's a photo of a Nigerian actress. Her name is Destiny Tiko. She is she's plus size, and even with all of the weight gain, you can see that the flesh on her cheekbones still appear fairly tight. It is not jiggly or anything like that. She has an option B flesh on cheekbones. She is like the perfect example. Now if you take a look at this plus size model, I found her pictures on Pinterest. Even with all of the weight gain, you can see that the flesh on her cheekbone is still fairly taut and tight rather than flabby and jiggly. Option C, moderately soft but not puffy. Now, if you take a look at Rochelle Humes here, she was pregnant when she took this photo, and you can see even with the pregnancy weight, she still looks moderately soft, but she doesn't look all puffy and jiggly. Option D, soft and fleshy and may be extremely full with excess weight. Now, looking at Rihanna here, you can see that when she was a little bit more skinny, the flesh on her cheekbones were still fleshy and soft, but not very full. And it was just that way. But when she started putting on weight, we could tell because the flesh on her cheekbones started becoming more puffy, and over time they appeared very full. Option E, very soft, very fleshy, very round, even when I didn't gain weight. It's just that simple. You see someone who is very skinny, but you see that the flesh on the cheekbones appear to be very puffy, even though they appear to look very skinny. Now, Chloe Ting is a fitness influencer here on YouTube. She is that way. She has even done a lot of facial exercises and just to reduce the level of puffiness on her cheekbones. But it's just that way. It's about the body type. It has nothing to do with how skinny or how fat you appear. So that's just it, guys. I've come to the conclusion of this video, guys. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. If you don't, please do let me know down in the comment section. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.